वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे, वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे, पीड़ पराई जाने रे.
In the social sphere, one is encouraged nowadays by a large number of persons, of young persons especially, getting involved in trying to solve social issues. Young people took jobs, government jobs, private sector jobs, and they got involved in startups. But I'm referring also to these people who leave sometimes jobs getting them 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore rupees a year emoluments to get into social issues. And so this is the rise of the social entrepreneur, of impact-oriented initiatives that are scalable and almost, not fully, but almost self-supporting, self-financing. And this augurs, I believe, in the long run, very well for our future. Of course, the CSR spending, corporate social responsibility spending, mandated by the government from April 2014 for corporates, that has also played a role in this development. However, that does not absolve the government from its responsibilities towards provisioning of basic services, whether for education, health, or infrastructure. We need investment for employment and growth, of course. Without investment, how do you have growth? How do you have employment? How do you provide income to the middle and the lower income classes? We need investment, and I must concede that the private sector has been found wanting in this during the last couple of years, last 2 years.
Namaste and good evening, friends. The Foundation strives to serve Shri Jamnalal Bajaj's ethical values by felicitating the lifetime dedicated by our awardees who have worked unstintingly in the interest of the nation and its people.
रत्नात्मक कार्य के क्षेत्र में प्रशंसित योगदान के लिए श्री मोहन, हीराबाई, हिरालाल के सम्मानित प्रशस्ति पत्र। गांधी जी विनोबा जी के लोक सत्ता के सिद्धांत में विश्वास रखने वाले श्री मोहन, हीराबाई, हिरालाल ने 1984 में महाराष्ट्र के गढ़चिरोली जिले में वृक्षमित्र की स्थापना की। मोहन, हीराबाई, हिरालाल जी निस्वार्थ सहयोगी मित्र, एक समाज सेवी और ऐसे ज्ञानवान कार्यकर्ता के रूप में कार्य करते हैं जो अत्यंत प्रभावी रूप से ग्राम स्वराज और वन संरक्षण, स्थायित्व, समानता और सुरक्षा जैसे 3 प्रमुख पहलुओं को बल देते हुए अनुकूल, प्रभावी और व्यवस्थित प्रबंधन की संकल्पना का प्रचार करते हैं।
सम्माननीय मंच, भाइयों और बहनों, दुनिया आज अन्याय, आतंकवाद, उत्पीड़न और शोषण से त्रस्त है। सत्ता के शिकंजे में उसकी सांस अवरुद्ध हो रही है, उसका दम घुट रहा है। युद्ध और शस्त्रास्त्रों के अभिशाप से वह पीड़ित है। विज्ञान, सत्ता, संपत्ति, स्वार्थ के हाथों बिक गया है। गांधी हमारे युग की इस विभीषिका से छूटने के मानव जाति के प्रयास के प्रतीक रूप थे। एक तरफ आर्थिक विकास की गति बढ़ रही है, कुछ और लोग अमीर हो रहे हैं, तो दूसरी ओर अमीर और गरीब के बीच की खाई एवं बेरोजगारी भी बढ़ रही है। तथाकथित विकास की अंधी दौड़ में प्राकृतिक संसाधनों की अमर्याद लूट हो रही है। जीवन ही संकट में पड़ गया है। इस संकट से बाहर आने के लिए दंड शक्ति या शस्त्र शक्ति नहीं, तो लोक शक्ति यह ही एकमात्र विकल्प बचा है।
It is an honor and a privilege to present to you the citation in honor of Sri BonBehari Vishnu Nimbkar for outstanding contribution in the field of application of science and technology for rural development. Sri BonBehari Vishnu Nimbkar set up the Nimbkar Agriculture Research Institute popularly known as Nari, in 1968, with an objective to use the best tools of science and technology for solving rural problems and contributing to constructive policy development. He has been a silent beginner and a self-motivator. Shri Nimbkar is known for his pioneering work in the field of agriculture and animal husbandry for over 5 decades.
I have come to the conclusion that to make my future activities more meaningful, I need to acquire more partners in my research for development, make my objectives more fundamental and holistic, and change my method of working. The first activity for which we need partners is the development of new technologies for producing highly nutritious and palatable fodder in large quantities for cattle, buffaloes, sheep, and goats. This technology has been recently developed in Australia by scientists of the University of Queensland. We hope that our partners in Maharashtra will be the agricultural and animal husbandry departments and the State Farming Corporation of the Government of Maharashtra, who possess large areas of unutilized land all over the state.
I feel very happy and privileged to read the citation in honor of Dr. Nannapaneni Manga Devi for the outstanding contribution in the field of development and welfare of women and children. Dr. Manga Devi had undergone training program in Gandhigram, Madurai, where she developed strong urge to do something for the society, following Gandhian principles. She then trained herself in Montessori system of education, and Dr. Manga Devi gave up her government job in 1965 and set up a Montessori house for children, Sri Venkateswara Bala Kuteer in Broadipet, the first school of its kind, with one girl child, later on expanding multifold, creating opportunity for children's education with a difference.
When Ms. Prabha joined me, my friend, shared my vision, we gave up our government jobs and started Bala Kuteer to provide stress-free and value-based education. When the school was flourishing and expanding with thousands of pupils, my providential meet with Saint Teresa inspired me to plunge into rural service. The desperate conditions prevailing in and around quarries, crushers, impelled me to choose Chodavaram as my destination. The villagers' pathetic struggle for one meal a day and children working in crushers and fields stimulated my plan of action. I decided to provide one after the other. I didn't wait for people to join me or for collecting funds. I started Chetana with Nandana Gramina Pathasala with flexible timings, providing children with food, uniforms, and books. Later, a vocational training center was initiated as a complement to Nandana.
This is a citation in honor of Sheikh Rashid Ghannouchi for outstanding contribution in promoting Gandhian values outside India. Sheikh Rashid Ghannouchi, president of the Ennahda party in Tunisia, has helped the country emerge from political repression by guiding his party to a successful transition of power and to adopt a modern, forward-looking constitution. His nonviolent political initiative has led to the establishment of a durable democracy in Tunisia. In June 1981, Sheikh Ghannouchi formed the Islamic tendency movement known in Tunisia by its French acronym MTI. Commitment to women's rights was included in the founding declaration of the MTI.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all. I stand in front of you tonight. I remember a very famous saying by the great Mahatma Gandhi, who said, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. This quote summarizes beautifully what our people have gone through during the long decades of oppression, dictatorship, torture, and corruption. However, prisons, exile, oppression did not succeed to defeating the will of our people and their desire for freedom and dignity.
आपने देखा होगा कि इस समय के पुरस्कार में वैशिष्ट्य ये है कि इन सारे व्यक्तियों में महिलाओं के क्षेत्र में सबसे अधिक काम किया है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय क्षेत्र में काम करने वाले व्यक्ति से लेकर महिलाओं की भागीदारी कैसे बढ़े, इसका सबसे अधिक उन्होंने विचार किया और आखिर में उनको ऐसा लगा कि यही एक तरीका है कि जिसके भरोसे हमारा लोकतंत्र चल सकता है। अभी भी हम उसी मुकाम पर हैं जिस मुकाम पर पहली बार थे। उन्होंने हमको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दिया, भारत को, कि उनको हमने मदद की। आज हमारा इच्छा ये है कि हम उनसे कुछ सीखें। संवाद और कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ के भरोसे सारी समस्याएं हल हो सकता है, इस भूमिका को भी समझने की हमें ज़रूरत है। हम दोनों साथ मिलकर इस समाज को और दुनिया को एक अच्छा रास्ता दिखा सकते हैं। इस उम्मीद के साथ उनका मैं खास अभिनंदन करता हूँ और कृतज्ञतापूर्वक उन्हें नमस्कार करता हूँ। इस साल के पुरस्कृत महानुभावों में यह विशेषता है कि उन्होंने महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण के क्षेत्र में महनीय कार्य किया है।
Friends, on an average, we receive over 100 recommendations covering the 4 categories. The process leading to the final selection is tedious, time-consuming, interactive, and goes through various layers, starting from the secretariat of our foundation, followed by the 4 selection committees, and finally to the 3 shortlisted candidates per award to the Advisory Council. Do join me in commending the galaxy of men and women involved in the selection process. And please continue your applause for our chief guest, the 4 awardees, the media, the NCPAs, and all of you for keeping the spirit alive year after year. Thank you.